Hey guys, good evening. Sorry for late joining because I went to hospital. So that's the reason it's getting late. Okay. So let me share my screen. In the last class, what we discussed it, what are the functions we discussed it? Anyone having any idea? So in the last class, up to I category it is completed. So actually, I went to hospital. That's the reason it's getting late to join. So after this class, immediately I will send out the document in the Google Classroom. Please check it from your end. Understand? Yeah. So up to I category, that part is completed. And today we need to discuss about the L category. Okay. So in L category, yeah, thank you, Prabhu. So in L category, the first function is last. That means we already discussed this option, right? F related and first and records, right? First and what these two functions will do. That means first means it will display from a table. It will display it will display the first record, right? In a table whatever records are there, in that only first record only it will display. That is the first function. First n means from the top onwards how many records you want to display. By using first n, you can display it. Similar like that, you have a last n function. Last means from in that particular table, only last record only it will be displayed. Understand? Okay, I will show you clearly. Let's see how we can apply this one. See here. So actually this is the table. This is the table, right? Suppose I will increase this one. Don't worry. Yeah. So what will happen now? It is like, see, these are the records. It will be there, right? So if I'm applying like last, that means from the whatever the last record is there, that it will be displayed. Okay. Only last first record only it will display. That means whatever the last record from this table, that only it will be displayed. If you want, you can check it here. Like see here. So I take it as this is the table, right? I take it as this is the one table. Okay. From this table, I'm applying the last function. Last of, okay. Last of, and here, this is the data source. Complete this by using this one, this complete function will generate a table data, right? That's the reason this is the data source. And put a bracket and close a bracket here itself. That's it. See here, whatever the last record is there, that only it will display every time. First means first record from that particular table, first record only it will display. Last means from the whatever the last record is there in this particular table, that record only it will display. Understand or not? Okay. Suppose, for example, see here, that means inside the last function, you just need to mention the table name. But here the table is this complete, this one is treated as a table. Okay. Complete this part, it is stated as a table. Okay. So instead of table, because before applying a last function, by using this function, this function itself, it is generating a table, right? Though, so that's the reason, no need to pass a separate table name here. Okay. Just you need to, whatever, that means this complete function is taken as a table name. That's it. Okay. Inside the last function, you just need to pass that particular function. In that particular function, whatever table it is generating, that it will take it as a table name. Understand or not? Is it clear or not? Next one. Next one is last n. Last n means like how many from this particular table. Okay, how many number of records you want to display it from the last. Okay, okay. So suppose, for example, in place of last function, I'm giving a last n. Okay, in the last n. So this is a table name. Okay, and this complete it, you take it as a table name. Like how many number of records you want to display, put comma, and here you need to give the number. Understand? Like all the positive values only you have to give, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Number, numeric value you need to give. Suppose I'm giving 4 here. Then what will happen? From the last onwards, the last 4 records, it will be displayed. See here, these are the last 4 records it will be displayed. Understand clearly enough? This is how last and last n function is applied to this particular one. Okay. So next one is like left function. What is left function will do? That means in a column, in a character column. Okay. So in a column, okay, from left side onwards, how many number of characters you want to extract it? By using left function, you can display that one. Suppose in a particular column, if you want to extract the characters from the left side onwards, suppose first 2 characters, first 3 characters, first 4 characters, first n characters. By using left function, we can implement the same thing. Understand clearly or not? Okay. See here. See here, in this particular agent name, first 4 characters I want to display it. In the agent, I want to display first 4 characters. For that, what I'm doing is put comma and new column name. What is the new column name? Left. Any name you can give it, but most of the times, whatever function name is there, that function name I'm giving as a column name itself. Understand? Because for understanding purpose. Okay. So comma, first column name. In add column itself, I want to add the new column. So that's the reason. Column name, and what is the function? Left function. Okay. In the left function, okay, what column name you need to pass it? What is the from which column you want to display number of characters from the left side, and what that column name you need to write it. What is that column name? Agent name. Okay. Comma. How many number of characters you wanted? First column name you need to write it in the left function, first column name, comma, from the left, in that particular column, from the left side onwards, how from the starting character to how many number of characters you want, that you need to give it here. Suppose I'm giving 4. That means it will, from the left side onward, it will start from first character up to 4 characters it will display. If I'm giving 5, that means from the left side onward, it will start from first character up to 5 characters it will be displayed like this. Understand? Okay. See here, I'm giving 4 here. Okay. Now, whenever it is the column is added, what will happen? Okay. That column, if I want to add it, means again, you need to go to the edit fields. Under the edit fields, which column you want to add it, which column you are creating a new column, that column name you have to select it and click on add. See here. See, from the left side onwards up to first 4 characters. That means in each and every cell, first 4 characters only it will be displayed, not more than that. Okay. Suppose you are giving 5, first 5 characters from that particular column. 6, first 6 characters, like that it will be displayed. Understand clearly or not? Okay. This is how the left function. Okay. Next one is length. Length means in a in length function, you just need to pass the column name. Okay. When you are passing a column name there, in that particular column, how many number of characters are there, it will count and it will give the result. Suppose, for example, I'm passing in length function, I'm passing Vijay. Vijay having how many characters are there? Vijay. That means five characters. That five number will be displayed. That means what length function will do? That means whatever column we are mentioning, in that column, in each and every cell, how many number of characters are there? It will count and it will give the result. That it is called as length function. See here. Length of just column name you have to mention. Suppose agent name. Okay. See, now the agent column name, you need to pass it from here itself. Like, so I will remove this particular few of the things like, because too many columns are available. Okay. Now, which column I need to add? Like, see here. What is that one? Length function. Length column. Just you need to select the column. That's it. So in that particular length column, okay, see here. So that means in each and every cell in that particular column name, what column name? Agent column name. Each and every character it will count it. Even space also it will count it. Remember this point. Okay, in between words, if there is any space are there, that spaces also it will count and it will give the result. That means in the first cell, how many number of characters are there? 30. In the second cell, 12 characters. Like that, in each and every column, in each and every cell value, how many number of characters are there? It will count and it will give the result. Understand clearly or not? This is about length function. Understand? Okay. Next one. What is the next function? Lower. What is lower function will do? That means if any of the column, that means if I want to convert the column values into lowercase letters, that means small letters, then you have to use a function called lower. Okay. What is lower function will do? Lower function, lower of, you just need to pass the column name. In that column, whatever characters are there, if those characters are there in capital letters, all the characters need to be converted into small letters. Okay. Then we have to use a function called lower. Understand clearly or not? Okay. I think no need to explain for this one. Okay. So whenever it is required, you have to use lower and upper is there. Okay. Upper means what column we are mentioned. Each and every character will be converted into uppercase letters. Understand clearly or not? Next one. Next one is launch. Launch and download both are like similar. Download function will download a particular file. Okay, if you want to download any particular file, by using download function you can implement it. But launch function, you can give any URL that that particular site will open in a new tab itself. Let's see practically. Suppose, for example, I'm taking a button here. In this button, I'm using launch function. launch. So in on select, okay, you have to give launch of. Okay. So in the launch, you just need to give the URL in the double quotes. That's it. Any URL you can give it. Suppose, for example, okay, there is a YouTube is there. Okay. Suppose Power BI like August 2023 update. Okay. For this one, just I'm giving this URL. So I'm giving this URL. So whenever I'm giving this URL, okay. So in this particular function itself, I'm giving the URL and close bracket. But you have to give the URL in the double quotes only. That's it. Now run the application. When you run the application, okay, click on launch. See, it will open in a new tab. Whatever the video is there, that it will open, that it will play in a new tab itself. Understand? Okay. But download function, what download function will do? That means any particular file. In download also, you just need to give the URL. In launch also, you are giving the URL. But in launch, any URL, it is accepted. Understand? Suppose, for example, you want to open a website. You want to open a Google, one particular document, Google document. You can open it. Just you need to mention any URL, it is accepted in launcher. But in downloads, only the files URL related only you need to pass it there, because in the name itself, you can understand, like download means any particular file you want to download or any images you want to download. For that particular one, you have to use download function. Launch means, so whatever URL, any URL you can give it. You can give the URL. Based on the URL, whenever you click on that particular button, okay, then automatically it will open in the new tab itself, and in that URL, whatever it is you are given, that it will be played in the new tab itself. Understand clearly? Not only YouTube or anything you can give it here itself. Understand clearly or not? This is about launch function. Very important. In real time, in some cases, we have to use it. Understand? Don't forget. Next one is lookup. What is lookup will do? That means, suppose, for example, I want in a column. So who are having, suppose, for example, so I have a location column is there. In the location column, okay, in the location column, suppose it is a Canada location. For Canada location, what agent is there? There are so many agent is there for that particular location. But what is the first agent name? That means in an alphabetical order, in the first character, in the agent name for that particular Canada, what are all the agents? In that first character, in the first character, whatever alphabetical order in that, in ascending order, whichever it is the first one, that it will be displayed. Understand or not? Let's see practically. See here. Lookup. In this lookup function, just you need to first a table name, column name, comma, lookup. In this lookup, okay. First, you need to pass the table name. What table name it is? That table name. Okay. That table one. Okay. What is the data source name? The data source name. After that, you have to write the condition here. That means, suppose, for example, um, I don't know what is that. Location, what it is there? France is there. France related. We can check it. Okay. So in that, so what I'm writing here it is in the lookup. First, you have to write the table name. Okay. And after that, condition. Condition is location, wherever location column is there. Okay. In the location, okay, is equal to any operator. You can use it. Okay. If it is a character, equal to or not equal to, only you have to use it, right? So in this, Canada, oh sorry, France. I don't know whether Canada is there or not, but France is there. So that means for this particular condition, what is the first agent? Who is the first agent name that I want to display? Who is the first agent for that particular France that I need to display it? Then let's add that particular column. What is that one? Like a lookup, right? Just you need to select it. That's it. What is the first one? That name it will be displayed. But here, only that particular name only it will displayed in all the rows. But if we want to show it in any of the label, okay, or then we have to use this one. Better to use this one in the label itself, or else you can put it. But you have to understand what is lookup. So that's the reason I'm putting here itself. See here, lookup. In the lookup function, you just need to pass the table name and the location. In the location, France is there. Whenever you select a France, there are different agent names are there. In that, the first agent, whoever it is there, that I need to display. Vijay, how would I know which is the first agent? Because in the agent name, we have like different agents are there in the character in the starting of the characters based on the alphabetical order. That means in the ascending order basis, whichever is the first one is there, that it will be displayed. That means in the location of France, we have like lot of agent. In that, what is the starting character here? So M is the first M, it will be this M related. What is the first one is there, that it will be displayed here. Okay, there are so many things are there, not only M, like so, see here, like France related. Okay, this is the France one. Okay, in this France one, this is the one. And again, one more France is there, Bito is there. Okay, and like this. And whichever is required, see here, like so in that particular one, what is the first one it is there, that it will be displayed. Understand clearly or not? Like this. Next one is like M related category of functions. In that, the first function is maximum. What max function will do? That means it will take the maximum value of that particular column. Understand or not? Let's see. Suppose, for example, suppose, for example, What is this max function? Let's see. One second. We'll take the maximum value of that particular one, like okay. Data. So see here, we can pass it like this. That means, so maybe why this is not taking is the customer number, it is not in numeric, it is in character. That's the reason it is not considered the proper one. Okay. So in max function, what max function will do? First of all, you have to know it. So max means max, min, sum, average, count. These functions we can call it as aggregation functions. And one more thing is these functions always returns a single value. What is that? These functions always returns a single value. Understand? So whenever you want to use a max function, okay, so first of all, you have to, that means from which table you want to display that particular maximum value, that table name you have to. But here, I'm showing the table here, okay. In this one, this is the table, right? So in this particular data table element, those all the records it is showing. So you have to write the element name here. Understand? So in that element dot, whichever it is selected, that dot, like on which column related, because in this data table 5, we will have like multiple columns are there. Agent name, customer number, location, and left to length. Like there are so many functions. There are so many columns are there. Those column names, you need to pass it here itself. Understand? So first you have to write the element name, and so don't write like element name dot directly column name. You have to pass. That means in that element, which column, that means if you want to call that column name means in between the column name, you have to write selected. That means one particular column, right? One particular selected column in the particular table. That's the reason you have to pass selected. Okay. On one particular column, whatever maximum value is there that I want to return. That means for a particular column, you have to pass it as a name as selected. Dot column name is length. Length column. Okay. Whenever you pass a length column, that means in that length column, whatever maximum value is there, that it will return in this particular text box. Understand clearly or not? This is how you can write it. So before that, if you want to put something text, you can put it. Like suppose, for example, hmm, max value per length alien. It's this one. See, understand? So first you need to put the text. After that, you can put ampersand, must and should. So then only, because in between any of the values, if you put ampersand, then only Power BI will recognize it. That means Power Apps will recognize to combine those values. Understand? So whenever you write anything character, and this is a function. If you want to combine these two, this is a function, right? This is a function and this is the character. If you want to combine these two by using ampersand only, you can do like that. Understand clearly or not? This is how you can do that one. Understand? So this is about this maximum function. Similar like min function also doing the same thing. Okay. Suppose, for example, if you want to display minimum value of this one, min value for length. So you have to pass min function. That's it. Okay. Here, what is the minimum value here? It is like 9, right? And why it is displaying? Hmm. So actually tomorrow I will check it and I will show you clearly what is happening here, because maybe some problem it is there. So that's the reason I'm not passing a proper way. So tomorrow I will explain you like minimum and maximum functions once again. Okay. Next one is like mid function. What is mid function will do? That means if you want to extract the part of the string, that means suppose for example, okay, so I want like I want to display like in place of power apps, okay, from fifth character, it will start from fifth character up to four characters I want to display. That means in a string itself, I want to extract the part of the string from that string. Okay, then you have to use a function called mid function. Okay, let's see mid function how it will be calculated. Okay, suppose for example, again one more new column I need to add it, mid. Okay, comma. What is that function? Mid function. Mid of. Okay. First, what is the column name? Suppose agent. Agent name. Okay, comma. From where we can start the position. That means here in the mid function means first you need to pass the column name and comma from which character you need to start it. That position value you need to give. Suppose I'm giving 2 here. Okay, comma. How many number of characters? Suppose 5. That means in the agent name column, always it will start from second character up to 5 characters it will be displayed. Understand or not? That is the meaning of this one. That means in the agent name column, it will start from second character. From the left side onwards, it will start from second character up to fifth character. Okay, up to 5 characters it will be displayed. That means it start from second, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that, it will count up to 5 characters it will be displayed. Understand? Let's see with example. Okay. Suppose, for example, what is that second character here? A. Okay. From A to 5 characters. That means you need to count from A to 5 characters you want to extract it. That means A is one character, R is second character, K is third character, space is fourth character, S is fifth character. Up to this part, it will be displayed. Let's see. Add that particular code. See here. See, understand? That means it will start from second character because you are mentioning from where you can start. It means second character. That's the reason from the second character to 5 characters. From that particular character to it will count up to 5 characters. Those 5 characters will be displayed. Understand clearly? Okay, this is how the mid function. Okay, so very important, mid function is very important because in real time, most of the times, like if you want to extract the part of the string, then mid function must and should we have to use it. Next one is minute. Minute function means right? That means from the date and time column, if you want to extract the minute part from the date and time part, then you have to use minute function. See here. Comma. Okay. MINUT minute. Comma. Suppose, for example, MINUT minute of here. I want to, so right now I didn't have a time related, date and time related, nothing is there. So then what we have to, if I want to display, so right now I didn't have any date and time related column. Now, by using a function, we can generate a date and time. What is that function? Now function. Because now function will generate current date and time, right? So by using that function, we can generate it. Okay. So I'm passing a now function here itself. So in that now function, what I'm doing here, okay, just okay, in this now function, I'm applying in the minute function. That means this, what is the now function will do? Generating current date and time. I will tell you. Okay, if you want to display current date and time, you have to use a function called now. Okay, now means current date and time. Okay, so in the current date and time, you will have time part is there, right? In the time part, okay, whatever minute part is there, that it will be extracted. Understand clearly or not? Okay, see here. See here. Okay. See, at the time of displaying it, minute is like, see here, it is at the time of running that particular function, the minute is 0, it will be there. That means 8, 8 p.m., right? 8 p.m. means how much minutes are there for that particular one? Hour, minute, and second. For that 0 only, right? That's the reason. Understand clearly or not? So this is how it will be displayed the minute function. Understand clearly or not? What is the next function? Okay, mod. What is mod function will do? Mod function will returns a reminder value. Okay, if you want to return a reminder value, then we have to use a function called mod. Okay, let's see. Suppose, for example, comma mod. Okay, so mod, numerator comma denominator you have to write. Suppose numerator is 4. Instead of C, numerator and denominator, you can pass the column names also. Don't worry, you can pass the column names. But right now, I need to pass the static values like C, 4 comma 2. What is the reminder value? 4 comma 2 means it returns a 0. Okay, see. Okay, so see here, always returns a reminder value. Suppose if mod having like suppose 3, 3 comma 2, then what is the reminder value? 1, right? Okay, that it will be displayed. Mod function always returns a reminder value. Here, I'm passing a static numerator comma denominator value. I'm passing a static value. You can pass the column values also. Okay, understand or not? If you want to pass it, you can directly pass the numerator column and denominator column. Understand clearly? Next one is month function. You know, right, from the particular column, whichever month part it is extracted, that it will be displayed. Suppose, for example, okay, month, month of, what is the date? What is the date column is there that you can pass it here? like date joined, right? See, in this particular function, like in the date column, whatever month part is there, that month number will be displayed. Month function always returns from the date column, month number will be displayed here. Understand clearly or not? This is about month function. Understand? Next one is match is not required. Okay, not required this one because those match functions we already discussed in is, right? Is match like that. Those same similar like that only. We need to use this one. Next one is n category of functions like navigate, new form like that. One second. Can we pass two columns in mod functions? Like two columns? Yeah, you can pass in two columns like Prabhavati. Numerator column is different, denominator column is different, right? You numerator column comma denominator column. Based on that, it will calculate and it will give the result. Understand, Prabhavati? Yeah. Next function is navigate. What is navigate function will do? Navigate means moving from one screen to the another screen. I explained you this function multiple times. So once again, I will explain you. Let's see here. Navigate means like moving from one screen to another screen. Suppose, for example, I want to move from this screen to this screen. Then in this screen itself, you have to take any of the action related item elements. Okay. What are all the action related one? Either you can take the icons or you can take the buttons. Both are action related elements only, right? Suppose, for example, icons left, sorry, right. I want to take the right icon. Okay. So here I am putting. Okay. For this one, in on select a property, you just need to mention navigate. Okay. What is navigate function will do? Moving from one screen to another screen. In navigate function, you just need to mention the screen name. Whatever screen name is available, that screen name you have to mention it. Suppose screen 4, I'm giving. Okay. And close it. Now play the application. See, when you click on this one. Okay. When you click on this one, you see, it will navigate to this particular one. Understand or not? So this is how the navigate function will work. And tomorrow we need to discuss more. And after completing this class, immediately I will send a document in the Google Classroom. Please check it in the document in the Google Classroom and download it and put it in the safe place. Understand clearly. Anyone having any doubts in this one? Anyone having any doubts? Okay. Yeah, we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Bye, guys.